So Sekhar Reddy garu is a past national president at CREDI, and he is a CMD of CSR Estates Limited, and he is a chairman CII Indian Green Building Council, Hyderabad. And past national president CREDI, and everyone knows the contribution he has done to the Indian Construction and Building Association or industry. And also he is a green crusader now. He says green makes sense, and now Sandeep added green makes business sense. So, and he is also man responsible for the creating RERA, making industry responsible and accountable. And he is an unofficial advisor to the governments, and also a great influencer in the Indian construction and realty industry. So he is an icon. Thank you, sir. So let's start our session.
So those lectures was very interesting for all our developers. We used to have gathering of 1,000 plus, national convention or international, even today. So because those are interesting, say case studies. Definitely, I'm more of theoretical. When architect Nagesh comes to dance, you will listen how he has implemented the project. So you better, I think, on hand, how he has done is that will be more interesting for you, his experience. Not only execution, post execution also, what struggle he went through. I think that will be a real case study to know all of you, to adopt what issues are there, how to tackle it, and how to successfully come out of that. I think architect Nagesh will throw more light on that. I'll just give chronology, how it has happened, how it is urgent today, where we are going through. I'll just go through that. Some slides are there. Why there is a need for these green buildings? Generally, green buildings means they have some other thinking in the minds of people, general people, or even developers also. Maybe some landscaping, something like that. But overall, why we are getting into this is, see, there is about, we can save in green buildings about 25 to 40% energy consumption. 30 to 40% solid waste management we can generation we can save here, and 30 to 40% global greenhouse gas emissions. So these are the things generate. They are the main activities of our building sector activity. So how to tackle these issues? It's a global warming. 30 to 40, 25 to 40% energy consumption is there. So major thing is that, and in fact, maybe cold countries, they consume more on that, and per capita we are less. So this is those started in 2001, but inaugurated by His Excellency late Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam ji, the President of India, on during the 20th July of 2004. This is a small building outside the US, about 20,000 square foot those days. Got a first platinum rating building outside the US those days. And now today, after a lot of the efforts by all the stakeholders, like all of you, we have developed about 30 ratings. Now this building is a net zero energy platinum building. So it's this again first of its kind in India. So the IGBC vision is enable sustainable built environment for all. India to be one of the global leaders in sustainable built environment by 2025. And IGBC is the founding member of the World Green Building Council since 2004. IGBC is a global network of GBCs from over about 70 members are there in the World Green Building Council. A green building is one which conserves natural resources, uses less water, optimizes energy efficiency, and generate less waste, and provides healthier spaces. And in fact, some time back, several years back, some cultural organization called me, address Vastu, along with other experts in Ravindra Bharati. So I said, I represent IGBC. Vastu is very much required, because these are principles, the elements which are, next slides. These are all 5 elements for our forefathers, they used to work on this. There's earth, water, fire, air and sky. These are the basic principles. Vastu, our entire Vastu is also based on this. So we are not following nothing but Vastu which is already there. And a lot of our heritage buildings or our old buildings in the earlier days are constructed basing on this. Even today, even our building bylaws also in 2006, we try to accommodate Vastu, in the setbacks rules and apartment to apartment, the distance we have simplified to keeping in Vastu. So now most of the apartments, if you see 3 sides, they are open. Only one side corridor is there. Basically, we have done that, the rules, keeping in Vastu, even shifting of 1 meter from one side to other side, setback also, basing on Vastu only. We convinced the officials those days, because it's not our wish, but it's the wish of the citizens. They wanted to follow the Vastu, so that we are not going to lose anything. And in that conference also, I stressed, yes, by following this Vastu, we can construct a green building. The direction, I think Nagesh Garu will speak on the directions, how Vastu will really is playing a role in the directions and in the light, how the light, which direction we have to face. So those things I think he may deal it, and other speakers also later on. And over a period of time, including all the stakeholders, you see there are 30 IGBC rating systems we have evolved. In every rating, the concerned industry, whoever is there in the industry, suppose hospital, the doctors and various consultants, and the other medical consultants and other related consultants, or everybody is involved, MEP or anybody is involved. So with their expertise only the rating has developed. In other countries there are 1 or 2 ratings or few ratings, but no other country has 30 ratings globally. Only India has developed so many ratings depending on what type of usage of the building. Data centers, it consumes huge energy. There is a different rating. Hospital, different rating. Metro stations, we have a different rating. So these are the rating: net zero rating, commercial, residential, built environment, transit, education, health and well-being. These are the ratings. These all, I can say, IGBC has a lot of resources today. Many intellectuals are involved in every rating. There is a committee. They also revive from time to time. So they have very expertise in all 30 ratings. There are 30 committees. There are people involved, at the highest level. So much of the knowledge base is there with the IGBC today. So next, I think this is the launch of IGBC Green Homes version 3.0 rating. This is the new version. And again, for small houses, independent houses also, launch of IGBC Nest eco-friendly self-developed tenements. The pilot version rating is there, and app is also being developed, it's under process. And some of the institutions like what is this? IIFL. So they are going to give about 25 basis points reduction in the home loan. So this is maybe applicable from the next year onwards, January onwards. So see, these are to show you that how the government officials are involved here. See, you can see the Prashant Reddy Garu, our minister and chief secretary. Everybody is involved now in this. They are also guiding us, helping us. So, and this is nothing but, suppose Telangana is the first state to implement ECBC, Energy Conservation Building Code in India. So ECBC is also part of the green building rating. These all standards, whatever is there in India, MOEF, these are all part of the IGBC. In fact, if anybody has IGBC pre-certification, they are given a green channel approvals at MOEF, Delhi, for the different projects. And 17 sustainable development goals are taken care of by these are 30 ratings. And this slide shows, as I already told you, it started with 20,000 square foot. Now I think with all the stakeholders and all the owners who have done this, their efforts last 20 years, the contribution, global contribution today is about 9.75 billion square foot. The green footprint is registered with IGBC, about 9,000 projects. This is the second largest. I think IGBC deserves a applaud from all of you. It's all contribution from the various developers, corporate sector, architects, different consultants, MEP consultants, structural engineer, everybody is involved. Their entire contribution. This, I think, maybe in a very short span of time, we may be the global leaders also. And see, our job is, I think you might have seen a few months back, we have organized here a national convention on green building. So our job is to create awareness, try to come out with the new policies in the government. These are our activities, with the local government or government of India and stakeholders. In fact, tell you a lot on this. We have a Green Your School competition among the children across the country. It's a very big competition. We give the prizes to them. And we have introduced one Indian Green League, IGL. But a lot of professionals who can participate at the city level and at national level, they will be given prizes. And already practicing architects, we have competition. There, they will also get the prizes. And what else, Sandeep? Apart from this, IGL. We are doing a lot of other activities also. We have student chapters. We have about 335 student chapters across the country. We regularly are in touch with them. And they are also doing a lot of project work. So it's awareness. Not only that, see, it's now, we have an MOU with the AICTE. As a green education, they have confirmed it and notified also to all the colleges. As an elective subject now, any student can take in green education. So everywhere we are there. We are trying to spread ourselves and create an awareness among various segments of the society. Yeah, this is India's first IGBC platinum rated railway station, Secunderabad. In fact, when we circulated this photograph, most of my friends across the country commented, generally Sekhar, the ministers and VVIPs gives the mementos or awards to the citizens, whereas this is the reverse. You are giving an award to the minister, honorable minister. So the IGBC has reached to that level. So IGBC being one of the 10 Center of Excellence of Confederation of Indian Industry. This is not a government body. So they have put up a lot of, with a vision, they have come out this center. They have done a lot of activity, a lot of capacity building already taken place. So after that, Kachiguda railway station also. In fact, Kachiguda railway station, even in fact, Sandeep wanted to mention. So there the waste is treated, organic waste is treated, and they are selling and they are making money. So there is a business model in the organic waste also. And now about across the country, 70 stations are rated. Railways, Indian railways, they are going in a very big way. They are all workshops and also there are hospitals, schools. They are going in a big way. And not only that, in-house engineers have been trained by IGBC. So they have in-house capacity to take care of the consultancy of their own projects. This is to show you the 40 years old building, existing building, as also the Rail Nilayam Secunderabad, they got the gold rating. So this is also possible. Existing building also we can do it. So this recently, the Honorable Chief Minister of Telangana, K. Chandrasekhar Rao has inaugurated this police command control. So this also a rated building. It's one more landmark, also value addition to the brand Hyderabad. So this is done recently. And not only that, during our Green Building Congress, we have entered in an MOU with the TSIS, Telangana State Industrial Infrastructure Corporation, to develop all the industrial estates as a green rated industrial estates, the future industrial estate. Not only that, they would also upgrade the existing industrial estate also to the IGBC rating. So this is one thing. And another thing is about not only that, they have already registered with us about 10 IT projects which are coming in the different districts. Then another thing, under Amrut, this is the Warangal Municipal Corporation, Khammam, Karimnagar and Hyderabad. They are registered as a city rating with IGBC. This is another big achievement. And R&B is coming in a big way. Yadadri we have done rating. And about the Out of 32 collector offices, I think 1 or 2 are under process, integrated collector offices for rating. Once they get it done, remaining also they are interested to doing. And new hospitals, whatever they are going to construct also, they are going for rating also. Even Secretariat building, they are registered with us for a rating. And this is, now and then, depending on some occasions, we do a drive, the Crusaders, Green Crusaders drive. See, this is 2000 April, this is April, World Earth Day. About 33 projects, about 38 million square foot registered. And second one is World Green Building Week, September 2022, about 35 projects, about 5 crores square foot I have registered. This is only with small, maybe with a little bit effort. We have just sent the SMS to all our developer friends and architect friends, and Sandeep has done a good follow-up. So there is a huge, potential of builders to come, and fortunately whoever has taken up the rating, they are again and again they are coming for the new projects also. They have realized the importance of the green buildings and the savings also. And green building benefits, tangible benefits, reduce operating cost, optimize the life cycle economic performance, sustained savings. So that is the energy savings up to 20 to 30%, water savings 40 to 50% over conventional facilities. So these are proven things. Anybody who has already, so I had certified projects, the case studies are there. And not only that, what is the impact of about, we have done, IGBC has done some study of 3,000 certified projects. What is the net benefit we got it? About 8.75 billion units of energy it is saved. Similarly, 26.7 billion liters water is saved, and 8.1 million tons per annum the CO2 is reduced. And also the C&D, construction and demolition waste, about 2.5 million tons per annum is saved this, and 3 lakh tons organic waste is recovered. Then 600 plus megawatt installed renewable energy is produced because of the rating of the different projects. And productivity, green buildings, intangible benefits. So there is a reduction in absenteeism. These all through case studies. Increase in the retention of the employees about 11%, and enhanced indoor environmental quality, reduction in communicable respiratory diseases, decrease in allergies and asthma, reduction in non-specific health and discomfort effects. These are the benefits you can see. Even also one case study says about productivity has also gone by 3%. And there is a case study by World GBC, about 80% of the occupants are thermally comfortable due to the good design and proper operation of the facilities. 72% occupants are happy with the overall lighting levels, and 89% occupants are happy with the visual environment and do not have problems of glare. 93% of the occupants were found to be well educated on the various benefits of eco-friendly practices. And not only this, see, we should also appreciate the efforts of the IGBC and the entire team. So with the collaboration of the international certifying agencies, IGBC has developed a Green Pro, a label. When we started 20 years back, we used to import the green products. Today, with the efforts of all the stakeholders, IGBC has certified about 5,000 building products as a Green Pro. About 200 companies in India. About 96% of the building material, green material, is certified by IGBC today. And this is really a great achievement, I can say. So some of the companies are mentioned here. And the cost of green buildings, Indian experience. So when we started 20 years back, about the cost difference was about 18% because we used to import many of the products. Now, about payback period was seven years. Now because of the indigenous products and also the consumption, also green material has gone up. So there is a competition, healthy competition among the many manufacturers. The prices are coming down. It is now, earlier 7 years, now it is only, the cost escalation is only less than 2%, and within 3 years repayment, we can payback will be there. See, actually, my argument, it will definitely become a reality. See, how we can call a Green Pro product. I want to give just a few examples. Fundamentally, we have to use a recycled component in the manufacturing. Original ore we are reducing. Second thing, the energy level has to be less, the embedded energy, the produce that building material. Third thing is the wastage has to come down during the manufacturing. Fourth is pollution levels. Basically, I know these four. There are many other parameters. That means everywhere there is a reduction. So that means the cost of the green pro product should be less than the conventional product. It will happen. It will happen. It's only a matter of time. Maybe next year or next 2 years, the green pro products will be much cheaper than a conventional building material. So that because they are saving, that saving they have to pass on to the consumers. So some example of the incremental cost. So silver up to almost nil cost. So basically, Nagesh, you should comment on this while your presentation is on. As a civil engineer, as a builder, the most of this depends on the planning. The cost, overall cost of the green building depends on how best you are giving a planning. We don't require actually a daylight. During the planning, if you have a, well ventilation, lighting, daylight, so you save that. And if you are planning so well, if during that summer, if the openings are more, if the air is passing through, the inside the room the radiation is less. If the radiation is less, your AC consumption is less. The energy consumption, the lighting, all depends on the basic planning. So somebody may have a different equation. There is also different equation. If the bad planning is there, these savings also will come down. So, and platinum about 2% cost, and the payback is about 2 years. So this is all for residential examples. And some case studies also given here. About 1,31,000 square foot, what is the cost, and overall additional fittings and fixtures are they were given. So it is a incremental cost is 1.8%, payback period is 1 year. So I already told you the material cost. You can see earlier 2003 versus 2018 how the prices have come down because of the local manufacturing. Next, see early stages, IGBC only concentrated mainly on the corporate sector because generally they construct 5-star buildings, so they can afford to do it. So those days the IGBC is nothing but part of the CII. CII is all the corporate people, most of the corporate people they could able to afford. So as a green image status, they when we approached them, they adopted it. They have done a lot of push. Second, 2007 to 2010, not only green image, energy, water savings, they have realized that. The third stage of 2010 onwards, customer driven. Now people are asking. Even all the multinational companies who comes to India, they ask whether your building is rated or not, whether the office space or residential space. So they know the value of the tangible, intangible benefits of that and the productivity of that. So they definitely ask that. So now it has become simple in terms of understanding and approach. Demanding in terms of performance is there, and the profound in terms of the impact. So, and these things, I think Nagesh should also speak on this, how their clients are responding in his venture. That also shows the demonstration. And the IGBC rating program, national by choice and global in performance. Excellent opportunity to reduce the operating cost from day one. Conservation of natural resources for future generation. This is the most important point. The tremendous benefits, tangible and intangible, long-term benefits. So this is where green makes sense. I think from the day one, IGBC slogan is this: green makes sense. Last 20 years. And from where we have begun, next slide. We have begun with this, in Hyderabad with 20,000 square foot, with all the 30 ratings and the contribution of the various stakeholders. We have reached to say 9.75 billion square foot green building footprint, and 30 ratings and 5,000 green pro products, and we have expanded like any other organization. About 29 chapters are there across the country. They're all working voluntarily, and student chapters are there. About 1,600 members are there, and 6,000 the capacity building. See, today, Government of India, Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister promised, we will make India by 2070 net carbon zero. How it will happen without the capacity building? We have 6,000 accredited professionals certified by the IGBC. It won't come overnight. Green power products won't come overnight. Ratings won't come. The confidence building, awareness won't come. So already IGBC has done a lot of contribution to the nation. I think with this, and these are all stakeholders. All stakeholders. These are the entire whatever we are saying is not only IGBC. These all stakeholders are involved. Engineers, government, consultant, design architects, contractors. Everybody, their efforts is there.
Thank you, sir.
And the last slide, the earth has enough resources for our need, but not for our greed.
Beautiful, sir.
This is the
So
Mahatma
this
Gandhi.
needs a big round of applause for this. Wonderful.
So this all credit goes to all the stakeholders and IGBC. The extremely good team we have. And I request all of you to visit IGBC, see the Green Pro products also, and see the building also, how it's functioning, how is net zero also. So I hope you have some value addition today with this presentation, some take home, and any technical issues, anything regarding the registration of the project, how it will done, everything, Sandeep is here. He can help you. If not today, any time he is approachable. Feel free that IGBC belongs to you. Is a extension of your office. Whatever help you want, we are there. If any difficulties also, we can resolve it. So thank you very much for listening to me.
So there is a question, sir. Shall I present?
Yeah.
If someone is interested in constructing green buildings, does IGBC advise in such cases? If yes, how do we approach?
Just call up IGBC. Our counselors are there. And or I wish you should visit also. Then you will on hand better things, how it is functioning, the building is functioning. Or you can also refer you various buildings already in the city. You can go and see those buildings practically. If you are convinced, you can take it up. I can tell you very frankly, up to silver, there is no cost difference. Gold, platinum. Earlier days, all of us know, when you used to buy a car, the car was without AC and stereo. If you want to go for a gold and platinum, stereo and air conditioning required. That additional cost will be there. You have to recover from the customer. Simple. Plus basic certification, it will not cost anything. Silver won't cost anything. Only thing is, as I told you, planning is important. If we concentrate planning, in fact, all the developers in the city, if you see last 15-20 years, gradually upgraded all the specifications, amenities, quality of construction, and the building material which are available, manufactured at the factory. They're all highest quality, whether glass, windows, you name anything. The manufacturing defects have come down because of the healthy competition. So everything is done perfectly. Nobody is compromising. Most of them going branded. The branded guys also, there is a competition, price-wise, quality-wise. And I can say Hyderabad buildings far better than international standard buildings. You compare Europe or America. Even though the guys who comes to their branch office here, Hyderabad, head office comes to Hyderabad, they see their building, IT building, they'll say, your building is much superior than our building's headquarters. So this is what they say. Because our people have improved. After 2006, after this 86 GO, many developers have come in from other states, and also the architects also come in from other states, other consultants have come in other states. So that has helped the local architects also. They engaged our local architects also. So everybody is upgraded. So earlier one RMP used to treat patients. Now it's not like that. There is a specialist for every organ. In the same building industry, Nagesh Garu will speak on this, how the specialization has branched out. For everything there is a specialist, there is a consultant in building industry now. It is not so easy. For everything we have to consult. MEP has become so important now. Today, constructing in one aspect, buildings, maintenance is the biggest thing. Facility management is a big industry now. 10,000 apartment, 5,000 apartment, 2,000 apartment. If you go and see that project, it's a big industry. Couple of engineers are maintaining around the clock. STPs and everything, the DG sets, many aspects are there. Now facility management, next time you should conduct a workshop on the facility management. Today the need of the order is that, without things are not going to functional, they are not going to durable, they are not going to green unless you maintain it. So thank you very much, Venu. All the best for all of you.
Thank you, sir.